Alright, let's see if we're live. Got this muted right now, so if you can't hear it, that's why. Alright, so yeah, coming up on the Xbox Game Showcase. I don't have high expectations for this. I mean, I don't have high expectations for any of these, especially after those last few E3s before that died. A very deserved and self-inflicted death. Oh. Better unmute. Alright, how are my audio levels? Let me turn this down just a little bit. Probably should have worn my headphones. No. This is best. Oh my goodness. Making sure that everything looks good here. Oh yay, both the YouTube and Kick chats are in my little OBS thing this time. That seems to be kind of random. I do wish the stream information updater thing would carry over to Kick, but I have to actually go in there and do it manually. But oh my goodness, the last two game things were pretty bad. Alright, what we got? What's our first one? Give me something to be excited about. Should have started trimming a little earlier.
Because I was going to make a sandwich. Okay. Let's do it. What do I think about heroes? Well, we've all seen them, haven't we? Swanning about the place.
Is it Fable?
Their disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive
I heard
weapons.
rumors.
Roughing up bandits, because they like to rough up bandits, don't they? Living it up with the common folk every single night. On a day-to-day basis, I'd say the true.
I gotta play Fable, I never have.
Ground with fruit, with veg, on the agricultural side of things. Just look at them. Not wafting around mythical creatures. And that's what they are. Wafters.
Yeah, well done.
You see, I'm not here to slay legendary beasts. I'm here to conquer the vegetable, not a euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation. This, if you will, is the age of death. One moment. This is awkward.
Yeah.
I 100% believe they are lying about this being in-game footage.
Oh.
I suppose the humor could be more cringe, but day one with Game Pass, that's a win.
World premiere.
If it's good. Oh, they're doing the low frame rate thing. Interesting.
Death don't have no mercy in this land. Death don't have no mercy in this land. He'll come to your house and he won't stay long. You look in the bed and somebody be gone. Death don't have no mercy in this land.
shaking bones. Been a while.
Oh, his name, okay.
So, you remember that favor you owe me? I'm looking for a creature.
Dude is big.
Huge, sneaky, teeth like knives. No? Well, hey, how about you guys? No? Nobody?
You look less Louisiana, more San Francisco.
Not helpful. Sneaky.
South of Midnight. Okay, that told me absolutely nothing about the game.
World premiere.
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear.
Oh, yay,
The
Ubisoft.
Empire?
Oh, yay, modern Star Wars.
They're everywhere.
Well, not modern, but
The
modern.
world here belongs to the syndicates.
Sell it back to Lucas. I hope he really does want it. Please let those rumors be true. Probably not, but please let
I
him.
have to play their game. Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
There she is.
I've been held back my whole life. And now,
Yes, you're perfect and awesome in every way, and the world just needs to accept it. Yawn. Oh, and you just need to be. Oh my god, cliche modern
Here
writers.
to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
the underworld shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Because my name is Mary Sue. Once again, I know nothing about the game. What's the point? Granted, it's Ubisoft, so I can make some assumptions.
Wow. Fable, South of Midnight, Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh God.
Welcome to our first ever double feature, the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by a deep dive into one of the most important RPGs ever made, Starfield. Gaming is the most powerful of all entertainment.
Fingers crossed.
It transports, it challenges, it connects us, and it's just incredibly and awesomely fun. That is why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to play. By partnering with the most ambitious of game creators, and by unleashing the power of the gaming community, enabling all of us to play the games we want with our friends anywhere, from mobile devices to PCs to consoles. The lineup we have for you today is just incredible. incredible.
Oh, sorry, dude. I don't do follow for
These are the
follow
works of the
stuff.
very greatest creative teams from around the world. We made this
Nothing
show
personal.
for you. The largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history.
Oh.
You are the heart and soul of Xbox. Your passion drives us, and you are the inspiration for the visionaries.
God, and I thought I talked robotically. Just replace her with an AI.
And all of the team at Xbox, thank you. This next game is from Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio behind Spiritfarer, who've gone back to their combat.
Never even heard of
with
that.
An amazing co-op raid-focused action game that is uniquely
Oh, God.
theirs. All right, everybody, it's time.
World premiere.
I like the cartoony art style, but it's just, God, the market is so oversaturated at this point. Well, I mean, it looks so far like the kind of game I'd be happy to get with like the monthly Humble Bundle. But not something I'd like go out of my way for, you know? Yeah, it kind of looks like every game of this genre. Doesn't look bad, just, you know, not the kind of thing I'd put in a giant showcase like this. Just sit up straighter. Sorry, I woke up like an hour ago. Haven't eaten or had coffee or anything. Okay, well, I've snacked on some pecans. And drink some water. I'm trying to lose weight, damn it. I lose 1 more pound, I'll be at 269.
All right, guys. It's a simple job.
Payday?
Just in and out. Nothing to it. Everybody hit the floor.
I hear these games are fun, I just never played them. There's a lot of games, especially that I have, that I've never played. And I'm sure I'm not alone in that. God, I hope my audio is not too bad. I didn't have time to test this, like the title suggests. This was impromptu. I mean, I considered doing it for a while, but as far as actually setting it up, it was last minute. Like I thought. Payday 3. I probably would be more excited for that if I'd played the first two.
World premiere.
The leak. Okay, yeah, Persona 3. A bunch of people posting L's in the Xbox chat. I don't think you realize how popular this franchise is. Okay, the music is definitely an L. Oh, coming to Windows. Please don't want to be an Epic exclusive. That's getting really annoying. Freaking Alan Wake 2. Why, Remedy? I ain't gonna buy it. What do we have here?
People don't like you very much, do they? Sent here to the living lands by an emperor who couldn't bother to come himself.
A possibly decent Obsidian game? I don't know about guns in medieval time. Oh. Fantasy, never mind. Fair enough.
Corrupting our very souls. You want us to trust you. But the truth is, you scare us. The way you fight. The power you wield. The secrets you keep. You're either here to save us or destroy us.
I mean, just kind of looks like more fantastical Skyrim.
So now that you have all this power,
Which, I mean, if you're one of those people who love Skyrim,
what are you gonna do with it?
at least it's not a re-release of that, right? So far, this has been a lot better than the last two, the Sony and the Jeff Keighley crap, but then again, that was not exactly a high bar to pass. It's not saying much. Still just okay so far. Okay. Interesting. Considering buying Sea of Thieves next time it goes on sale. Okay, that's pretty good.
Welcome to the Scum Bar, the most notorious tavern on Melee Island. Wall-to-wall rogues and scoundrels.
Where's Guybrush?
Tell me, which ship is right for you? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne
Are those
sais
the
quoi?
same voice actors?
The legend of Monkey Island. You mean Governor Guybrush. But Freeport's
Governor
not set foot on
Guybrush.
that mansion for almost a year.
I gotta play the new game.
Hey, what do you
Why
think
can't I
you're
play the
doing?
rest of the
I
series?
told you no autographs. Though I see you have a meet and greet ticket. And I guess it's not every day that you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood. The legend of Monkey Island.
The Chuck has turned the memories of this island into a prison for Guybrush.
Well, well, what do we have here?
You need these.
Things may be very different from the Sea of Thieves you know.
Okie dokie. July 20th.
World premiere.
People love them some Flight Simulator. Okay, interesting. Life flight. Rural search and rescue. Air ambulance. Okay, so that was life. Don't mind me, I'm just a little retarded. God, those planes always looked unstable to me, the ones with the big old... That one was cool then. Woohoo! Do the Sky King maneuver. but actually land safely, unlike Sky King. Nice. Good lord, I'm about to turn off the Xbox chat over here. I don't even know how. I'm into Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay, I guess I'll just ignore it then. Is that something from like Dune or? Yep, Dune. One of these days I'll get around to reading that.
Hi, Melina here, speaking to you from our performance capture stage at Ninja Theory, where we have just wrapped our shoots for Senua Saga Hellblade 2. When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade 2,
Once again I gotta play the first one.
Look at some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic troll on the Icelandic coastline. Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's story, her personal quest, her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
She can feel them slipping through her soul, following the threads of her mind. She's here to find them, the ones who hide. She needs their help with a promise, a question. But it's never so simple, is it? Wisdom has a price. There's always a part of you that changes. A part of you that darkens. And a part of you that dies. Over there, that pool. I can feel them. Feel them everywhere. The lost ones. They are watching us.
Almost sounded like part of the narration from the beginning of Lord of the Rings.
Come
Where are you?
What do they want? I'm scared. Their eyes everywhere can feel them boring into her.
What is she supposed to do? Do something.
Ask them.
What do you want me to do?
Lost souls fought through hell to find us.
You are lost. Not anymore.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find.
What if it's all for nothing?
They are waiting.
Them.
It's you.
What will we do to her?
What will we do to us?
Touch it.
Feel
Your mind.
your voices.
Parts of you that are broken.
You can be whole.
All the grief, all the rage.
All the fear.
Everything I've seen, everything I've done has led me to this place.
We've come so far.
Say it.
You are ready.
Tell them.
I am here. Now.
What if we get lost forever?
What will happen to them?
What will happen to you?
I will not let them down.
She is ready. They know.
Go.
Who are these around you, Senua? Those you have saved, or those you led to death?
So a hell of a lot better than some of the other trailers with lots of dialogue that I've seen lately. I wasn't full body cringing, that's definitely a plot. Oh my goodness. Yakuza? There's another guy from Like a Dragon? Yeah, definitely Yakuza. Well, if I was monetized. Of course, what do you want to bet Sony won't censor his ass? Like they did in Devil May Cry 5.
Surf's up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro.
I just realized what they're doing. Like a Dragon, infinite wealth. Oh, I really need to get into the Yakuza games. I've got several of them.
Appalachia! What a sight! A verdant wonderland of promise plucked from post-atomic blight. The fruit of years of prudent progress and determined reclamation, and 15 million dwellers worth of keen imagination. From the heart of West Virginia to the depths of the pit.
Well, we owe it all to Vault 76.
No matter if you roam alone or spend your time with friends, you'll find a home in Appalachia where the good times never end. There are relics to uncover from a time before the war, along with loads of friendly folks to meet and enemies galore. Our world is always changing, greater foes are overthrown as Appalachian settlements to Nuka World on tour. You're never short on things to do or places to explore. Think you've seen it all, eh? Well, how about this? Pack your bags for an escape of Epicurean bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty, because we're headed for the boardwalk of Atlantic City. So there you have it. Now you know. There's a million ways to make the wasteland your waste home. And when you hear adventure calling, when you're looking for some kicks, answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault 76. Play it now with Xbox Game Pass.
I mean, that wasn't a bad trailer, but it's Fallout 76. Which I hear is drastically improved, but first impressions are everything. Capcom, so this could be massively hit or miss. In case you didn't know, this isn't the channel where you go to get hyped for stuff. I keep it real. At least real to my opinion. As weird as that sentence sounded. It's not a bad art style, but for me it just kind of looks too busy. Like over-designed. But not bad. Okay, so we got some hacking, some slashing. Path of the Goddess. They're definitely getting some W's as far as putting things on Game Pass.
General Motors' historic commitment to performance is embodied in two of its iconic brands, Chevrolet and Cadillac.
Forza, I'm assuming?
The V-Series
which one is theirs?
elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit to a whole new level with its thunderous V8 and hybrid
Yeah, I was saying in the chat, Forza.
The legendary Corvette has been a celebrated champion for decades. The all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray continues that tradition. General Motors is proud to usher in a new era of competition with the innovators behind the new Forza Motorsport.
Forza Motorsport and
I love
Motors are
refrigerators.
comparing their strengths
Sorry.
to technical excellence and sophisticated modern design to take bold steps into the future and bring that experience to
I
gamers.
can't have been the only one thinking it.
I'm thrilled to welcome the Cadillac V-Series.R and the Corvette E-Ray to the home of competition.
Forza Motorsport.
I know you're ready. You've got this.
L for the music.
Tweak the car's performance for the next one.
Yes, yes, car engine sounds. Please drown out the music. Or just turn off the music entirely, I guess. Oh, no, it's still there.
Was your best lap yet?
Now it's gone. Had my hopes up for a second there. Another Bethesda.
I have seen all that ever was, and all that ever will be. I have seen betrayal, endurance.
It's Skyrim again.
And courage. I am the one who knows.
I am the one who knocks. Oh, Elder Scrolls Online. Of course. I have no interest. I know people who love it.
I feel disconnected from fate's flow. Unseen forces move against me, hungry for forbidden knowledge. A mystery long kept hidden. A secret that threatens to unravel reality itself.
Oh, it's water from last night, and it is warm. Still shockingly refreshing, though.
CSIS Unit 37. Toronto is
They
under attack.
always start doing this on live stream.
There's something different about Null Sector this time.
They've taken
Oh, yay, Overwatch.
They need our help.
Is that still a thing? I mean, I know it's a thing in porn, but is the game still a thing?
If we can stop Null Sector, maybe we can save the city.
Coming through.
We can be heroes just for one day.
So we fly up there, smash through anything that gets in our way, and punch another business.
I hate to interrupt the moment, but I'm picking up reports of more attacks in other cities.
It's a fight, baby.
Metal Gear.
Say, let's give it to him.
Engage. Target marked.
Time to create peace with bullets. Greetings.
Trying to walk the stupid path of peace, but now you force me to walk the path of pieces.
The world is counting on us.
Let's go.
Shall we do this together?
Fight with me.
Engaging.
Watch this.
Was this the other leak?
What is this place? It looks like we're in a palace.
Yep.
Who are these people?
No idea. But if they're attacking us, our only choice is fighting back. Hey, look over there! Can you get us out?
Oh yeah.
So you're
Those
telling me
rumors
you're
someone's
thieves
definitely
who
getting
steal
fired.
things, and you just happened to stumble into this world?
The Rebel Corps will always help the Phantom Thieves, just as the Phantom Thieves have helped the Rebel Corps. Never forget that we're a united force who can rely on each other.
You should be grateful to have been made my subjects. But you're just mannerless little brats.
Unfortunately,
Man, only I can stream something like this and get no viewers.
I know you realize things can't go on like this. So, will you take a stand beside us?
yeah, let's show them what we got.
God, their chat is cringe. Most of it's just people posting L's and W's back and forth.
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown.
This Starfield?
The wonder is, not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it. We're all here because we're committed to
Tell
the
me
biggest
this.
question of all.
Was that it?
What's out there?
Is this seriously the end of the showcase? Already?
You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
Okay, I don't care. Just tell me what I can do in the game.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Tell me what this game has besides terrible voice acting.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity.
Well, Lisa's probably going to come out unlike Star Citizen. Which I'm 100% convinced isn't going to be finished.
Is where we belong.
You cannot seriously have just shown generic first-person shooter gameplay, or not, I mean third-person shooter gameplay, and okay, so maybe there's going to be some more.
World premiere.
So far, there haven't been any huge announcements. Some interesting stuff. Will this be it? Definitely not. Okay, I was about to say, show some gameplay. Rock climbing simulator. Am I just going around exploring, maybe solving some puzzles? Could be a fun little indie game. Descent.
World premiere.
Secret mode. The Chinese room. China. Still wakes and deep. I don't know what that is. So I'm guessing a horror kind of survival game. At least they're bringing games and not advertisements. And definitely no Jeff Keighley, that's always a plus. Dungeons of Hinterberg. Another fun looking game.
Hi. I'm very excited to be returning as Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission and introduces Idris Elba as Secret Agent Solomon Reed. It's really amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man.
And I seem to have lost the
As a player,
chat.
You'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City, and rescue the President of the new United States of America. Expect a massive expansion, twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do. I know the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games.
Oh, I'm connected to
really
Kick. I'm not
can't wait
connected
for
to
you play
YouTube.
it on
What?
Xbox Series X and S. But enough talking. I'm guessing you want to see for yourself, and so it is my honor and pleasure to give you and introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty. Check it out.
What's with his voice?
There's gotta be a way out of this.
Johnny, I'm dying. There's nothing can stop that.
V. My name is Songbird. I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticking in your head.
And I can
Even if
see
I finally got that, I doubt this laptop could run it.
What's the catch? I need you to get to Dogtown.
Attention all Dogtown residents. The President managed to crash her Space Force One into our humble district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper agents. Time to wake them up.
So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
Get Myers out of there.
Time to evac.
Her safety is the top priority.
Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead.
Wait, hear that?
God almighty! It's moving! Run! This way! Quick!
Someone ratted us out.
You know, V, treason ain't ever black and white.
It's a charade, V.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me.
Does anybody really care about celebrities being in things anymore?
Situation's changed. You need to know if you're with me.
Illusion of freedom draws in the
I
dust.
mean, I like it just elbow, but everybody thinks you can just shove them into anything, and
Got iron in your hand.
everyone's gonna get excited.
Someone's head. Pull the trigger.
If I don't do anything and do it soon, I'll die.
Restream, seriously, why am I only... I can't even check right now. Am I even live on YouTube anymore? I'm kind of worried about my other streams now. Glad I'm recording. Like, did my other ones just cut out early, or... Okay, I just got distracted. What's going on? SimCity? Oh, now it's back up. I wouldn't miss any chats if anyone even stopped by to watch. You make cities. City skylines too, okay. Except cities suck. People need to get out of them.
World premiere.
Okay, I only heard about 2 Atlas things. So this is new.
国民の信託を最も集めし者が次なる王となる資格を得るものとする。
陛下のお命が奪われるなど。
汝定めを課せられし子よ、憂いを抱える旅人よ。
こいつが俺の凱旋者だ。
果たして誰が次の王か。
己自身に命じなさい。内なる英雄の姿に変われと。
真の王を志すならば打ち勝ってみせよ。
僕のいる世界の出来事は
I've yet to play a single Atlas game.
有史以来の危機にさらされている。どうやら面白い力を手にしたようだ。
主君に捧げると決めた覚悟そのものだ。
これこそ人間の真実だ。
道は二つに一つ。
またあったね。やはり君は興味深い。
今こそあんた自身がそうなる前
正義かどうかじゃない。誰もが恐れと不安に負けそうで。
理想を貫け。
何が正しいのかわからない。
すべての始まりがあなたの持つ小説。
幻想はただの絵空事なんかじゃない。
Metaphor? Metaphor for what? A re-fantasia. What the f...
World premiere.
Humanity's cities have fallen. Our people's only means of survival is to seek sanctuary here, in the Belfry. You must explore this world to find the origins of this evil. And bring hope back to our people.
Oh look, it's generic the game. Seriously, how many games of this kind are we gonna get? I mean, they can be fun, but God, the market's just oversaturated.
Together, you can save humanity.
Powerborn. That just screams came up with in an afternoon. Based on every other game in existence. It's Bioshock Infinite.
This city is a miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately balanced machine.
And whereby the sweat of your brow.
But it only takes one rebellious little gear to ruin everything. If you resist my rule, if you alter our past, if you threaten what I have built, there is nowhere in space or time where I will not destroy you.
That is seriously your protagonist. I mean, at least she doesn't have a side shave.
Oh no. What did I do?
Any last words before my friend puts one in your scalp?
Clockwork Revolution. Looks like just the generic first-person shooter with a steampunk aesthetic.
Thank you all for joining us. Today is a special day for me and the team.
You've got to be kidding.
I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution. And we are thrilled at how
what do they
Avowed
really
is
show?
shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Towerborn, and more in 2024. Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC. We are also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, 33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus, Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas. I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on putting our players and game creators
Why are you wearing a
first
Hexen shirt?
in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox.
Trying to
When
say
it
something,
comes to
Phil?
our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally. Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
Terabytes, nice. Oh, 1 terabyte. Wow, how did I read that wrong? Wait, what the hell were you at
And
before?
now for the one more thing you've all been waiting for. Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game we've ever built. So sit tight and enjoy Starfield Direct.
Oh, why do I get the feeling this is going to be Fallout 4 all over again? Granted, what I did play of it, I didn't hate. Fallout 4, that is. Granted, I've never really dived deep into Fallout. I've played a little bit of some of the games. Well, yeah, I think it's like you didn't have a 1 terabyte version before? In this day and age, with these game file sizes? Why?
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to...
What kind of lies are you going to spin today, Todd?
We've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here. And that's thanks to all of you, from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout. We love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do. And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come
Yeah, I
a
know
long
it's an
way since
SSD
then.
now,
With the
but
games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio, we've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So, let's jump in and take a look.
I just don't know if that's something worth a big fancy trailer like that. Alright.
Is our first new universe in over 25 years, but it's still a Bethesda RPG through and
Oh,
through,
they showed an
where you step into a
an
new
expansion
world and you get
for
that
Fallout
feeling
76.
of unlimited possibilities.
Or
This
DLC or
time,
whatever.
It's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet to the mountains in the distance, to the people.
And there's no way in hell it's actually going to look like that when it comes out. Come on, Todd.
That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate the galaxy around you.
Oh, come on, Todd.
The next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere. We also have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person.
But
And
do
play it
the
in first
fish swim away from you? These are the real questions. We need the answers.
We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources.
Yeah, oh my god, this does straight up, yeah, look
do a
like
mission, and maybe even
No
stumble
Man's
upon something
Sky.
unexpected.
It's just... fancier graphic first-person shooter, No Man's Sky. Oh, I'm sorry, first and third person.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up, and you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail.
Okay, let me rephrase that. More realistic graphics that are going to age horribly. Matter of fact, kind of already starts to look dated already.
Fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back.
I mean, it doesn't look bad, but there's no way in hell it's going to look like this when it comes out.
Let's head out.
Todd, we don't believe your lies anymore.
To convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you.
Okay, guys, the visual style of this game is nothing to be... It looks fine from what I'm seeing here, but it doesn't look like anything to be super proud of.
Where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources.
Oh, yeah.
You can choose a landing spot
Have fun.
or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations,
Oh yeah,
missions,
PR
or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
So many comments in their chat talking about No Man's Sky and Mass Effect resource gathering. Which I feel they shouldn't have taken out of the sequels.
Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
I was only half paying attention. Can you not just land wherever you want?
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. The artifact, if you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god, look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's gonna have all the modern game bullshit and everything that comes along with that statement.
The settled systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
Okay, that just straight up looks like No Man's Sky now.
The United Colonies is where you'll find...
And people are saying that in their chat. Oh my
the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law...
Guys, you got beaten to the
and
punch.
legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies. Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space. The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
Right.
Relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Neon Epsilon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the Settled Systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
Okay, guys, that's all well and good, but what else can you do? It's a game. Tell me about features. Tell me about gameplay.
Up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Do the world building as I'm playing
Outside
the game.
bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
I feel like they're trying to sell it on the story and the locations, as if anyone who isn't playing it actually cares.
They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see
Can we please stop using that phrase?
One of the
Please.
biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create
And you
all the
still
characters
won't
that
be
you
able to
see.
create a character that looks
So
human.
any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Maybe that's why they made it sci-fi.
Hey, come on, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? Those extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point.
And all of those presets looked terrible.
Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we've ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in. Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
From chef to dusty.
Oh, a
You know,
whopping
Crusoe has a
3.
betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours.
But guys, how many handcrafted dungeons are there?
Talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter.
These are the real questions.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
By Vectera, by Vectera! Is it really, really you?
He'll join your crew.
Oh, good lord, I get the reference, but why, guys? Why?
I believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
My favorite trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
Okay, that was kind of funny. Look, they got that off that dude. Is that a knock? Hold on a second.
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level up, you get a skill point, which can be used to unlock or rank up skills. Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges.
Okay, so there's RPG mechanics like every game ever.
Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
I like the Xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
I like maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat. That one's a lot of fun.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy.
Should I make the joke? Should I make the joke? Should I make the joke? You don't look like you could hide anywhere.
And then jumping out and springing on people.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits.
I'm being so mean today.
Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player. I like doing the death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them. I like blowing stuff up. Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures. Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel...
Well, at least they like to use the word fun, I'll give them that.
From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings.
Now, to be clear, I don't think it looks bad. I just...
derelict ships.
I feel like they're making a way bigger deal out of this game than is necessary.
Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space,
So it doesn't look like anything new.
You never know what you'll find.
And because it's Bethesda, it's not going to be as good as whatever they show here when it comes out. And good lord, we all know how many bugs there's going to be.
Possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the
Once again, No Man's Sky,
You can buy a ship,
which I will play one of these days.
Customize and upgrade that ship, and hire a crew to keep it up and running. And it all starts in spaceports. Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes. You can customize and upgrade everything you see here, and you have 2 ways to do that. You can
Customize
quickly
your
upgrade
Barbie space
individual
house.
systems like your
Yay!
weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can
It's
change
gonna be
your ship's
Banjo-Kazooie
overall
nuts and
silhouette.
bolts vibes.
An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want. The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms. Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals.
Stop having your employees come out and talk about what they like about the different.
Where I had like a
It
giant
feels
tail
scripted
to
and it feels disingenuous.
And we've done spiders, we've done mechs. So it's really whatever your imagination is.
And while you can build your home among the stars the way you want to, you're probably not the
Yeah, that's
only
kinda
person
funny.
who will call your ship home.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Can you have a crew in No Man's Sky? I don't know.
The Frontier is fueled and
Once again, never played it. Just going based on what I know.
Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your
I'm
ship,
sorry,
you
was
can
that?
always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
Deus Ex 3 and
You'll
4
also meet
protagonists.
potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assign
It was a
crew to
nice
your ship
surprise,
route,
but I never
and
asked
their
for
unique
this.
Skills will affect how they run. And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still want to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends
People
to
die
make
when
him
they are
feel
killed.
more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous. And
God,
you
I am still
should feel
waking
like
up.
you're in
I'm
complete
got up
control
at
every
11
step
too.
of the way.
So, Grant, I need to start waking
We've
up
extended
earlier.
that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster.
Powering up the grav drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump. And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. You should always
so
be
some
on
more
your toes
simulation
because
elements. That's
you're
always
not
good.
alone out there. Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
You have to. But being able to target another ship isn't unlocked from the beginning?
After destroying an enemy ship,
That's kind of weird.
you can loot the remains from your cockpit. You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap. But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Interesting.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours. Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport. But space is way more than fighting for your life.
GTA Space
Just like when
Andreas.
you're planet side, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance. Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars. There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this. When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm going to board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, you know, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people.
Get it? Because people did that with cheese.
Some strangers might
In
be looking for a little
Skyrim,
human connection
yay.
in the darkness of space.
Gosh, stop trying to make memes.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting new people, and getting sidetracked on
So it is going to be absolutely broken in half on
that you're
release.
involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit.
But are they handcrafted?
We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear. We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Seriously, if Bethesda wasn't known for lying so much, this would be
We've
a lot
shown
more
you
exciting.
so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this
Oh
game,
no.
We've
Oh
done a
no.
watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the
Oh,
compass
God.
and environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information.
Oh, this is gonna be mocked relentlessly.
That comes with Eastone.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case as we did to watch. Our attention to detail in the game
It just
translates
works.
to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon.
Merchandising, merchandising,
Authentic,
merchandising.
heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something
Where
that
the
actually
real
exists
money
in
from
the world
Bethesda
of
is
the Star Wars
made.
universe.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
Someone put and it's
We
scalped.
actually have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield controller. It's awesome. It is now, you know, our favorite controller.
It's a
We
skin.
love this because it's inspired by the actual controls of your spaceship. And not only that, we've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox. And this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
That looks cheap. Guys, you are hyping this up way too much. I mean, it's probably gonna sell like crazy. Man, I can't wait to buy it half a decade from now when it's like $15 on sale. I'm just straight up not buying games at full price anymore.
In every one
Yeah,
of our
even if
games,
I
we
had the
always put
money
so
to do
much
so
care
right
into
now.
all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield?
Galaxy of
Because we want to
glitches.
give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds a planet as the player
How many
approaches
handcrafted?
it. We
You
stitch
gotta say
together
it.
a block of terrain.
Bring Todd in to say it.
After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
Someone randomly said God of War sucked. And there might have been a conversation going on in the chat. Not my chat, their chat. Conversations don't usually happen in my chat.
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way.
Seriously, that resource harvesting is straight ripped off from No Man's Sky. Granted, I don't know if No Man's Sky was the first one to do that, but
If
little
you
laser
have the
digging
skills, you can even figure out that
probably
certain
wasn't, but
creatures and plants
popularized
you can build
it.
an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
Now, when they started working on this, I'm sure a lot of this seemed revolutionary, but they're acting like it still
We didn't want
is.
alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
when it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more
Filmic.
cinematic.
Who uses it? And cinematic. Oh my god. Are those still buzzwords, really? Bethesda, what year do you think this is?
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can
Oh,
be
it's a
built
good
almost
point some people are
anywhere on
making.
any
Where is
planet.
Halo Infinite?
And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes.
Have they
filling
just
all
given up
different
on that game?
purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses, and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
I wish I could have finished playing it.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam, where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
Like 90% of this has
Add
just
crafting
been,
and research
yeah, I
stations
certainly
in your
hope it has
outposts to
that.
utilize any resources you find or already have.
Probably
Mind your
move
weapons
closer to the
to
mic
adapt
if I'm
them
going to
your
talk.
Playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor.
So it's a first-person shooter.
You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance.
Guys, they're
between,
being so
like,
innovative.
what's
They have
realistic, what's sim,
melee
what's
combat.
Hollywood, and I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Okay, so there's lots of guns. Cool.
Many factors to pay attention to
I
when
certainly
engaging in
hope so.
You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around. And for giving you an edge.
But seriously, they're treating every single little monotonous feature as if it's something new and unique to this game. As if we haven't seen it a million times before. Well, it doesn't look bad. It just looks like been there, done that.
A different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in 0G will actually push you backwards. Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage. Whether you want to get up close and
Oh,
personal with
my
your own
sweet
two
summer
fists,
child. Someone just said, can we see the next game?
weapons like pistols and submachine
This
guns,
is the next game.
or maybe you prefer
It's the
something
last one.
bigger.
No huge announcements.
Starfield's got you covered.
Oh, and there's some console peasantry going on in there, chat. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, the mods will probably be insane, absolutely. I'm gonna react to that chat since there's nothing going on in mine right now. Fushuna!
Thanks again for being with us
Fling 'em
today.
back.
We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
No, can we not?
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures.
That doesn't
the
make a good
exploration,
game.
Every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like
That
to use
also
our
doesn't
photo
make a
mode
great game.
to take rock star photos.
I just love that constant feel of discovery and wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your
Is
ship,
it?
and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower
No
from a
man's got it.
distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
Audio design,
planets.
The day-night cycle,
Those details matter to me.
diplomacy, exploration, freedom, the ending.
Vasco, obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain sprout. I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben. The thing that I enjoy most about the game
We're
is the freedom
being
to be who you wanna be,
relatable.
do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
Not up to the
On behalf of all
usual
of us,
Fallout
we can't wait for
standards.
you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Oh, only a few months away. Oh, of course, pre-order stuff. Gotta shield them extras. Merchandising. Gonna need a montage. It was still better than the other showcase events that we've had. Even if it was on the extreme mid side. win by not shitting the bed, if you will. Alright, looks like that's it. Well, there were certainly games shown off today. And I'm sure you're going to be able to control them and have gameplay, and there's going to be graphics in them and all sorts of fun stuff. Oh, yeah, it's already gone a bit long. Alright, see you next time. Chat soon.